Hi, I'm Kelsey Mays for Cars.com. We're here at the 2014 New York International Auto Show with BMW's sleek new X4. It's a new X model that BMW calls a sports activity coupe. That's in the same vein as the X6. So let's see what differentiates the four. The X4 is about 8 inches shorter bumper to bumper than the X6, and just like the X6 is kind of a butched up, sleeker version of the X5, the X4 has a similar relation to the X3, about a ½ inch longer, about 1.5 inches shorter here. You see this sleek roofline just kind of comes back and ends here in the tail. Nose styling, very similar to the 3 Series and the 4 Series. Kind of put it all together and it looks a lot like BMW's other SUVs, which I refuse to call, for the record, sports activity vehicles. Similar dash layout and center stack orientation as the X3, the 2015 X3, with BMW's latest version of iDrive here, which has a finger pad you can kind of write things out on if you want to. Some of the controls here, not as nice, I think, as in the 3 Series and the 4 Series. Those have more of a three-dimensional control look. These are kind of more ordinary looking. Notice that the lower roofline means you sit about 1 inch lower, BMW says, in the front seats and the rear seats. The other obvious issue is visibility. A-pillars kind of thick here in the rear window, very, very small. Let's take a look at that back seat. You really do get a sense of sitting a little bit lower in the back seat of the X4. I'm 6 feet tall, that's where I would sit to drive. Knee clearance pretty good here, but the seat sits a little bit low to the floor of the vehicle, so my knees are a little bit elevated. Now, despite the low roofline, I've got pretty good headroom back here. Let's take a look at the cargo area. Here's where the roofline really hurts things if you're looking to pile in cargo. About 18 cubic feet of space here behind the second row. That's about down 10 cubic feet versus the X3. You fold those seats down, you're looking at about 50 cubic feet. Now, those specs are about comparable to a lot of hatchbacks and subcompact SUVs. The X3 has 63 maximum cubic feet, so you're gonna have to weigh that against it a little bit. All-wheel drive is standard on the X4, and there are turbocharged 4- and 6-cylinder engines, but the 4-cylinder still hits 60 miles an hour in only about 6 seconds, BMW says, so even the base X4 is going to be a pretty quick vehicle. Now, pricing is about $45,000 for the base X4. That's about $4,000 more than the X3. Similar pricing scheme between the X5 and the X6, and that hasn't gotten the X6 that many takers. So does the X4 make much sense? Well, decide for yourself. It hits BMW dealerships in summer of 2014.